We all want to make money while we're sleeping, just casually living through life and getting paid as we speak. For many, we don't want to be bothered with having to work just to keep ourselves alive and comfortable. What we want to talk about today is how to make money while we're sleeping. Now, you're not going to be paid to sleep, although that would be good too. This is Income Intelligentsia, real life advice for practical and financial goals. Our topic for today is 4 ways to gain passive income if you're lazy. We wanted to make sure that these are the easiest ways to get there, so we'll want you to stick around while we go through them. Now, we all want easy money, and to get there, you just have to know how to do it. Luckily, there are a lot of ways to make passive income streams with little to no maintenance required in the long term. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, for context, managing your money can take up a lot of attention. If you're someone that enjoys constantly checking the stock market for individual stocks, you may need to put in a lot of time and effort to reap rewards. That's not necessarily a bad thing. However, what we want on our end is to avoid all of that effort so we can instead focus on other things instead of making money. 4 methods that we'd like to talk about today are the following: dividend investing through dividend aristocrats, passive side hustles, real estate investment trusts, and affiliate marketing. We'll start it off with dividend investing through dividend aristocrats. Now, we've talked about dividend investing a lot in this channel, and we want to stress that if you want to be paid consistently, you have to invest in a good dividend paying company. Now, what do we mean by that, and where do we start looking? And what do we mean by dividend aristocrats? Well, to start, we have to define what a dividend aristocrat is. They generally have 2 requirements for them to be considered as such. They have to be in the S&P 500, and they have to have been constantly raising their annual dividends over the past 25 years. The reason why we choose to invest in dividend aristocrats is because their stocks generally have an element of predictability. They're reliable sources of money due to the fact that they've already established themselves and continue to profit off their reputation and the amount of influence they have in their sectors. According to the S&P Dow Jones Indices, effective February 1, 2023, the newest additions are Nordson, C.H. Robinson Worldwide, and J.M. Smucker. Generally, companies that you want to look out for are the ones that own smaller companies. Bigger ones, like VF Designs, own North Face, Vans, Dickies, and Timberland. As a result, they've established themselves in the clothing market and have reliable streams of income. They're also one of the larger dividend yields as of writing, with a rate of 5.3%. Dividend investing is low risk and has good benefits for long-term holders, and many investors find comfort in a slow but steady pace. Ultimately, your success with this method is relative to your expectations. Stock appreciation is slow, good reliability with lower risk, and expectations that your dividends will increase over time. Just to round out this one, we want to be sure that we're investing our money in reliable companies that have proven that their management style is profitable. They have a good track record of making sales, and they're easy to buy through brokerage accounts. The next thing we want to talk about are passive side hustles. With the advent of technology, there's no shortage of side hustles that can bring you money while you're doing something else. We're not exactly talking about applying for a second job here. What we want to talk about here are ones that you do some initial setup for, and then you can leave and wait for it to make money. Okay, here's some examples of what we're talking about here. Peer-to-peer lending, creating an online course or ebook, stock photography, rental services, automated drop shipping, creating a mobile app, licensing your art, investing in businesses as a silent partner, or royalties from intellectual properties. There are a lot more, but for the most part, the ones that we've mentioned only require some initial effort, but once you're set up, you can just wait for the money to come in. You don't need to always keep an eye out for all of them. You're still free to do the things you want to do and let the business run itself. Or you can have other people run it for you. Now, most of these do have their challenges. For instance, if you decide to create a mobile app, you can have ad revenue just by having people use your app. However, in order to be able to have this happen for you, you need to be able to know how to make an app. To be able to license your art and have people use them, you'll need to spend years in order to practice and get better at creating art. If you want to make money off of stock photography, you'll need the skills to take good photos. If you want to have a rental service business, you'll need the proper equipment to rent out, which could cost you thousands of dollars before you can get it going. These things not only require setup, you also need to be knowledgeable enough in order to make some passive income out of it. Most of these examples are fairly specific and require a niche skill set in order to get started, but once you get that ball rolling, you're pretty much set. If you want to make it as efficient as it can be, it's ultimately up to you, but regardless of how you go about it, these methods will make you money while you sleep. The third topic we want to talk about here is investing in REITs, or real estate investment trusts. Now, generally, real estate, physical or through investments, are a fine way to make money. You don't have to own $1 million to get money from REITs, as long as they'll allow you to buy a portion of the properties you want to invest in. Normally, what they want you to invest in are shopping centers, cellular towers, apartment complexes, and many other construction projects. The goal here is to not actually own any properties, but have someone else manage your investments and you make money passively as a result. How we get there is through real estate crowdsourcing. That's when you find other investors and you pool your money together to buy property. There are many different ways you can go about that. Some examples of sites you can go to if you're interested in real estate crowdsourcing are Realty Mogul, Peer Street, Equity Multiple, and CrowdStreet. REITs are also on the stock market, so there's the option there. That said, we want to talk about our last point, which is affiliate marketing. Now, what is affiliate marketing? It's essentially a marketing strategy where you promote products in hopes that customers buy it. How it works is when you share a link to a website that sells goods and a customer buys the item, you get a commission from it. You can also gain money through other interactions with the links that you share, with the main goal being to generate traffic on their website, resulting in purchases. Generally, for this kind of passive income stream, you will have to be someone that has a lot of influence online. Maybe you're a famous internet celebrity, or maybe you're someone that a lot of people trust about certain topics and are open to recommendations on products to buy. If you're an authority figure on a certain subject, perhaps you're good at cooking and you're known for it, maybe affiliate marketing could be good for you. You can link your audience to cooking supplies, a list of online stores that sell ingredients, and many more. If you have an audience that takes your word for a product's reputation, or if you're a reviewer that wants to support a product and you happen to have a link for it, affiliate marketing may just be the right call for you. Ultimately, these passive income streams are the ones that take the least amount of effort, and you can maximize your time to yourself by taking the time to set these up. If you've enjoyed this video and found this helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button. We'd like to be able to grow alongside you, and we're pumped to have you on our next video. Stay mentally healthy, and let's get financially fit together.